Welcome to the sounds of Urban X.
Okay, so last show I came on, I had to apologize to J.Cole because the freestyle was fire.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had to do him some more apologies because his album came out on Friday, midnight.
Yeah.
I listened to it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm not going to lie to you.
Was it a classic?
Was it a classic? Because we throw that word around a lot.
We do.
I only had a weekend to sit with it. I liked it. I listened to it like 3 times. I liked it all 3 times.
Okay.
But I will say it is better than his previous 2 albums.
Right, but it ain't better than
Leaps and Bounds better than his previous.
But it ain't better than Forest Hills.
I don't think so.
Forest Hills really
I'm not sure yet, but yeah,
a very high standard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his purple tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like that's his
his Illmatic.
Yeah, that's what cemented him.
Yes.
So it'll be hard to kind of beat that. But I came here and I spoke to you about it.
Yes.
And what were your words?
I said it was okay.
Why?
Meaning, there was nothing that I didn't hear. See, I don't want to be a super critic, right? I'm all about the paradigm shift, and I'm ready for something that really takes my breath away. I'm ready for something from whoever. Mm-hmm. I'm ready for something that's going to change the current paradigm, because all we really doing is cookie cutter. We know, let's hit the checklist. We know he got bars.
Okay.
We know, the beats are tight. But I didn't hear anything, and I'm not saying it was whack. Yeah. I thought it was dope as well, but it just wasn't. I waited a long time, and I was disappointed.
What are you looking for?
This is my point. You asking, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for what's next. And it's very hard to do, but as long as we keep reiterating the same things, we keep creating from the same mold, we don't move. Now let me explain this to you. Our money is changing.
Okay.
Everybody's Bitcoin. That's a new thing. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of things around us that are changing. The music is not.
I don't know, and this is just me being honest. I don't know where hip hop can go.
Right. So my point is, there has to be something within us that says this is next. Take Camboda's album, right? Now, it'll never go mainstream, but you cannot listen to that man's music and tell me he's not forging the next paradigm.
But as you said, he's still rhyming words.
Okay, now I'm not talking about necessarily rhyming words. I'm talking about the content. I'm talking about the energy within the words. I'm talking about new geometrical patterns formed by the words that he creates. Okay? And I'm not getting a lot of that. Maybe because it's mainstream artists, so I want all my J. Cole fans not to beat me up. We know he got bars. We know that is... Listen, Forest Hills was something different. Mm-hmm. It really set a standard. So maybe I'm spoiled because I'm expecting that. Okay. Now, I will say this. Kendrick Lamar hit me with 3 different paradigm shifting type of albums. Okay. The Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City. Then the Pimp the Butterfly, which I didn't like, but I understood that was classic in the sense of him coming from the West and what they put into their music. And then the damn albums, he won a goddamn Pulitzer Prize for it. So this hip hop thing is dead. I hate to say it. Meaning, listen, we can continue to make rhymes and so forth and so on, but if nothing changes, nothing changes. And that may be too much of a burden for people to handle.
No, well, here's the paradox with hip hop fans, especially with hip hop fans in your generation, right? Because you guys are really critical of new artists, right? Because you guys grew up in the golden age of what hip hop was like when it started, and you guys kind of got to grow with it. So when you see new stuff now, automatically your arms are crossed. Not saying you particularly.
Okay.
Not saying you particularly, but a lot of people arms are crossed, right? Then when rappers do try new stuff, because the mumble rap that was a shift. People didn't like it, but that was a shift.
It was a shift.
You get what I'm saying? And again, what happened? People folded their arms and wasn't with it. So again, I asked you just now, ask the people in the chat, the people listening, what do you want from hip hop? Because no matter what anybody does, like Drake puts out great just music, right?
Oh, right.
And people hate him. Now I saw somebody say Kendrick's this Cole album was trash, it was mid. I'm trying to like, what do you want? You want rap? You don't want tight pants. You don't want dresses. He rapped, and I think he had some even the content, because I think it wasn't a street rap. It was no gun bars. It was
that's not J. Cole's thing,
right?
J. Cole is a conscious, but even conscious is becoming a pseudo term. You know what I'm saying? How we use it,
that's
right?
A fact. That's
so I don't want the people in the chat to misunderstand what I'm saying. If we're just talking a hip hop album, he checked all the boxes, right? I'm just saying, in order for us to move, like when hip hop arrived originally, it really shifted things, right? And there were a couple of shifts where we can speak about, and even though we spoke about mumble rap and we speak about it in a degenerative term, what they were doing to me was going so low that we didn't have no choice but to come out firing again. Right. So sometimes things have to die before new things can be reborn. So for a lot of people, the mumble rap was the lowest point. And then we had some classic albums that came out of that. You know, Real MCs was like, you know, we can't have this. We got to move this thing forward. I'm just saying, it's time now for another shift. I don't know what it is. I'll know it when I hear it. But
would you accept that it might not be hip hop?
Oh yeah. Listen, what Travis Scott and them do is not really considered hip hop.
Okay.
It's hip hop, a pop. But it moves different. Sonically, it's different. They're harmonizing. They're really challenging, you know, the construct. Because if J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake come out with dope albums, and we've had dope albums before. Right. What does it mean? Is it moving your spirit? I need something at this point to move my spirit. You guys had a year and a half to sit home and reflect on our condition, reflect on the situations we in. Now, I'm not saying you need to come out with a preachy album, but the album need to totally reflect the times that we in. And I don't think I'm getting that. With that being said, I listened to the J. Cole album 2 or 3 times, and I had no problems with it. But it didn't make me go, whoa.
Okay.
Is this what the future... That's what I'm trying to say.
It
didn't make me go, whoa, the future looks bright. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I'm super critical, but I'm not stuck in my 90s shit, because I listen to all them dudes now. Lil Baby. I listen. Nice. He's nice. I listen to all of them. Da Baby, Lil Baby, you know, to give them a chance to musically express themselves. I want something extra now. Okay. Right? The music is usually supposed to be a reflection of the times we're in.
The times we're in.
And I got...
Comfy, man.
I got you hitting it right on the nose. Yeah. It's more about my money now, and we put these rap artists on too much of a pedestal now. When they drop an album, the shit is like a holiday. Oh yeah. Oh, what J. Cole is dropping, and I get it. We want something new, but as long as these artists continue to have that much control over our energy, we will continue to be in the same place we're in. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, that's just what I got to say about it.
Well, to that point, well, it's because, like you said, like KRS-One said, hip-hop has become like a way of life, like a religion at this point. So when one of our shining, you know, stars does something, I guess it is an event, but I understand your point.
But it has to be an event that we all can benefit from.
I understand that.
It has to be a reflection of what we're going through. I'm really hoping that somebody comes out with something and we go, wow, look at what Jay-Z and Nas did. That shit had no creativity whatsoever. Yeah. I don't give a shit what nobody said. Yeah. These niggas got on and rhymed about their wives and their money. That's it. That's where we at. Yeah. That's where we at. You know, and people made a big deal about the shit. The shit only made it to 25th on the charts. It was some fucking garbage. Yeah. And Jay-Z's rhyme is the greatest rhyme ever. Stop it. Just stop it. You know what I mean? So everything reaches a stagnation point. right? Everything must move. If it don't move, it dies.
Yeah.
So when I say hip hop is dying, I'm not talking about the four principles: b-boying, MCing, graffiti, and DJing, and the actual concept of bringing all that together in an alchemical sense called hip hop, which gives us, which fed the world, $1 trillion industry of something we created in the street, but we created it under duress. There's no more duress. And because there's no more duress, what we get is DJ Khaled and another one. That's what we get now because nobody, these niggas are sipping champagne and shit. No one is under duress. So the music doesn't reflect any duress. Everybody getting paid. The music sound what it sounds like. It's cookie cutter labels. Whether you on a label or not, J.Cole gonna do his numbers. And J.Cole didn't disappoint in the terms of selling us out. Far from it. But what's next? What's next? We know Michael Jordan. We know Steph Curry can shoot a jump shot. What's next for him? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to lead his team from the 8th seed? And we know, so certain things we just understand and we know what's next. So before my J. Cole people in there kill me, I said he checked all the boxes. Dope rhymes, dope beats, some good concepts, but it's not nothing I haven't heard or made me go, yo, the future for hip hop looks bright. That's all I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.